In 1917, World War I took a dramatic turn, not on the Western Front, but deep inside the Russian Empire. A nation already weakened by years of bloody fighting, food shortages, and political unrest suddenly erupted in revolution. What began as protests in the streets of Petrograd, modern-day St. Petersburg, quickly grew into a wave of strikes, mutinies, and mass demonstrations that toppled one of Europe's oldest monarchies. The Russian Revolution not only changed the destiny of a vast empire, but also reshaped the course of the war itself. For centuries, Russia had been ruled by the Romanov dynasty, but the strains of World War I broke the empire's fragile stability. By 1917, millions of Russian soldiers had been killed or captured, and the home front was suffering severe shortages of food and fuel. Tsar Nicholas II's decision to take personal command of the army further weakened confidence in the monarchy as defeats continued. When workers in Petrograd protested over bread rations, strikes spread rapidly. Soldiers sent to suppress the unrest mutinied, joining the demonstrators. Within days, the Tsar abdicated, ending over 300 years of Romanov rule. After Nicholas II's abdication, a provisional government took power, promising reform and democracy. Yet it made one crucial mistake, deciding to keep Russia in the war. The exhausted population, desperate for peace, grew increasingly disillusioned. On the streets, another force was rising: the Soviets, councils of workers and soldiers who demanded an end to the conflict and redistribution of land. Led by Vladimir Lenin, the Bolsheviks offered a simple but powerful slogan: peace, land, and bread. In October 1917, November in the modern calendar, the Bolsheviks staged a nearly bloodless coup, storming key points in Petrograd and overthrowing the provisional government. The revolution gave birth to the world's first communist state and ignited a civil war that would last years. One of the Bolsheviks' first acts was to negotiate peace with Germany. In March 1918, the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk was signed, officially ending Russia's involvement in World War I. The terms were harsh. Russia lost vast territories, including Ukraine, Poland, and the Baltic states. Yet for Lenin, peace was essential to consolidate power at home. Russia's withdrawal was a turning point in World War I. For the Central Powers, it meant Germany could shift troops from the Eastern Front to the Western Front, fueling the massive offensives of 1918. For the Allies, it was a devastating blow, losing a major partner just when unity was needed most. Beyond the war, the Russian Revolution shook the world, inspiring revolutionary movements and shaping the 20th century through the rise of communism. The Russian Revolution wasn't just an internal upheaval, it was an earthquake that reshaped global politics. By pulling Russia out of the war, it extended the conflict for others but set the stage for the Soviet Union to emerge as a superpower.